Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good Holy Week, safe and healthy at home with your families. Even though we can't be at church right now, this time, Holy Week and Easter, is still the most significant part of the Christian year. That's why it's so important to really know the Bible stories that tell us about how Jesus spent these few days from Maundy Thursday to Easter morning. So I've got a story for us to read that's going to help us put all those stories together so we can understand the full picture. And looks like my bird wants to join us. This is Homer, and I think if I try and put him back in his cage, he'll just scream the whole time. So let's see how this reading goes with him here. He does love chewing on books, though, so it could be dangerous. Anyway, let's look at this story together. It's called Jesus is Alive, and it takes place right after the Last Supper. So remember, Jesus gathers with the apostles in the upper room, and he washes their feet, and he gives them bread and wine, which he blesses, and says, "This is my body, this is my blood," and tells them to do it in a remembrance for him, which is what we do at church on Sunday mornings. So the story picks up right where that story leaves off on Thursday night. Jesus went and prayed with his friends in a garden. He prayed, "My Father, do what you want to me." Then Judas came with some soldiers. They took Jesus away. The soldiers took Jesus to the chief priest. The chief priest asked Jesus, "Are you God's son?" Jesus said, "I am." The chief priest and the other judges said, "He says he is God's son. He is a liar. He must die." They took Jesus to Pilate. The soldiers dressed him like a king. They put a red robe on him and a crown of thorns on his head. Then they made fun of him. Pilate said, "Put him on a cross to die." Sorry, that's my very loud clock. The soldiers took Jesus to a hill near the town. The hill was called Calvary. Jesus was put on the cross. Jesus' mother was called Mary. Mary stood nearby with Jesus' friend, John. Jesus said to them, "John, be like a son to my mother. Mother, look after John." Then Jesus said, "It is done." He bowed his head and died. His friends took him down from the cross. They put him in a cave. His friends rolled a big stone in front of the cave. On Sunday morning, some women went to the grave, but the stone had been moved. Jesus was not there. The women saw an angel. The angel said to them, "Jesus is alive. Go and tell his friends." In the evening, 2 men were walking to the town of Emmaus. They talked about Jesus. They were sad that he had died. Just then, Jesus came near them. They did not know who he was. He told them many things. He told them why Jesus had to die. Soon they came to Emmaus. The men said, "Come and eat with us." Jesus went into the house and sat down at the table. Jesus said thank you to God for the food. Then the 2 men knew that it was Jesus. Suddenly, Jesus went away. The 2 men ran back to Jerusalem to tell Jesus' friends. "Jesus is alive," they said. "We have seen him." As they talked, Jesus came and stood in the room. His friends were afraid. Jesus said, "It's me." Then they were happy. They knew that Jesus was alive. It's the end. Thank you guys for listening and have a really happy Easter. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.